Hello, happy Cinco de Mayo to all my magical gangsters out there. Welcome to another edition of the show. Be your host, the gangstar magician himself, here to deliver you a message on Cinco de Mayo. Yes, I am, okay, and that's what's going to happen. So, we'll see what we're working with. You know, it's usually the same bullshit, but who cares? Who cares? Something to do, right? What else will we be doing? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Archangel Michael took the day off for Cinco de Mayo. He went out, had a little, had a little personal day. He took I forgot to bring him. Forgot him. Sorry. But, it is what it is. We're still protected in all ways here. The cat says, you know what he says. He says, hello, how are you? He said, what is going on? And he said, the price is right. Come on down. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. What's going to be in your energy here? What can we, what are we gonna do here? I mean, I have a feeling the Emperor in reverse, they seem like they're coming undone here. All these energies through different people are all coming undone. And little by little, they're just taking themselves out while you just sit back, relax, and relax. Okay, so let's see what's in your energy. What's in our magical gangstar energy here? God, please, and thank you. All right, so look at this. You got the devil over here, scumbag. What's he doing in our energy? What's he doing? Okay, you're only limited by what you believe is possible. Remember that. You're only limited by what you believe is possible. So whatever you believe is possible, you're limited by. That's why we believe we could do anything. We believe in the impossible, because impossible is I'm possible. I'm possible. Anything is possible, devil. Okay, and the possibility of you going back to hell to never be seen or heard from again is highly probable, okay, because the hangman is here, okay, because we're forcing people to see things. We're forcing people to see it. See things from another perspective, not this devil perspective, this devil time. Okay, it's over for you. It's done. Okay, look at the world from a different perspective, devil. Maybe you could learn something. But you got a long road ahead of you, my friend. Okay, you did a lot of bad things. And now you got to be dealt with. Okay, because look, 8 of Cups, you're being seen as a disappointment. This devil. They're getting left behind. Nobody cares about this person. Make your decision and take action with confidence, okay? And that is exactly what people are doing. And leaving this devil shit behind. Very unstable, this devil is coming off. Very dissatisfied. People are dissatisfied. The promises were not fulfilled. That's why people are looking at this from a different perspective. They said, nah, I ain't doing this. This ain't working, man. Okay, you know who's the one who's probably saying that? Your King of Cups, your counterpart. They're saying that. This ain't working, man. Okay, this don't work for me, brother. Okay, support yourself before you can support others. And that's exactly what you have done, okay? This King of Cups, they could be very crafty, this person. They're wise, okay? They are mature they have a fierce nature with a calm exterior, though. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're helping you here. I don't know. But somehow or another, this devil is being seen as an 8 of Cups because you're forcing people to see it. Maybe you're forcing this King of Cups to see it. Okay, because you have this 3 of Cups here. Because this is a celebration. It's a good time around you, okay? You celebrate your success with those you care about. Not no devil. We're not going to celebrate our success with the devil, okay? Because this person just wants. They're a fucking parasite. This is what this is. This is a spiritual parasite is this devil. I mean, look at the card. I mean, what's he do? He's got people, this and that. And then people want to say this is the devil. The devil's work is tarot. Why would we have a thing portraying a devil in such a negative way? That's how we catch these devils. To catch a devil, okay? We're going to have our own show, To Catch a Devil. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to catch these devils. And then we're going to get them and we're going to say, sit down, devil. Have a seat. What are you doing here? What do you think you're doing here? You could go. Go ahead. And then they all the angels, they tackle the devil. Yeah, it's going to be a classic. I love it. I love it. Okay, why do I love it? Because we're the Empress. That's why. Because you're this Empress. This King of Cups knows you're this Empress. This devil, with all these attacks, this devil has been coming at you since the very beginning, okay? Since you were a baby, all right? And this person, and what turns you into it? The Empress now. Because you would have never had to do this if you didn't have this devil attacking you all these years. You are the one, okay, that has defeated him. Send him all the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. To the lake of fire you go, my friend. Okay, so why don't we clarify a little bit? Why don't we, get a confirmation? Why don't we elaborate further? What's this devil doing? What do you think is going to happen? What's this King of Cups up to? I mean, you're the Empress. So let's see, what do we got? Please and thank you, God. All right, so now we know you got this Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so maybe this is the energy the devil's in. This is, your quintessential witch of the deck. I mean, this is, very aggressive, demanding, dramatic, jealous, deceitful. This is just it's a bossy person. This is what it is. This is a witch. I mean, this is what they are. This is Queen of Wands in reverse. They try to say that this was what you were. They try to say you were a witch, that you were a fake, a fraud, that this person was the real one. But now, Eight of Swords, this Queen of Wands in reverse, this devil, they're stuck now. Now they seem like they're really stuck. They don't know what to do. Okay, they're in this Eight of Swords. They, could be in a spiritual prison here, it looks like. If they're not headed towards this mental, physical prison, they are surely headed there. That's for sure. I mean, this person, all they've put out there, all this negativity is all coming back to them. You did not accept this energy. It's yours, Queen of Wands in reverse. You created it. Now you get to experience it. And that's why Eight of Swords are stuck in the web. Yes, they are. They are very much stuck. Very stuck indeed. Indeed. All right, so what else is with this Queen of Wands in reverse? What else do we need to know? This Queen of Wands that's stuck. What are they stuck at? Okay, so look at this. We just seen this devil in reverse here, okay? So they're stuck because this devil is being released. Okay, this person is the devil. They're being released. We just saw the devil being left behind as the Eight of Cups, and now we have the devil in reverse now. So they were seen and released. Okay, freedom, choices, release from bondage. This Queen of Wands probably had some type of, in reverse, had some type of hold on somebody, some type of blackmail. But it seems like it doesn't matter anymore because Three of Pentacles, people want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. This person was making it like if anybody was around you, that's bad for business type situation. But you somehow or another proved that was not true. You proved that this devil, that this devil is the devil. And you came back from this in such a way that nobody will ever forget it. Ever forget it. So, assistant, fruit baskets on the house for everybody. Give them the top shelf, of course, yes. Give it to them, and then make sure you write it off, though. All right, thank you. So, yes, fruit baskets on the house for these devils, okay? Because fuck them. That's why. They build our business for us. We're the best fruit basket business on Yelp right now. People, they love us, they say. Fucking great. They fucking love it. All right, but you know why they fucking love it? Because you're this Queen of Swords, okay? Because you have boundaries. This is why this Queen of Wands in reverse is being, this devil's being released in this Queen of Wands in reverse. Because you are this Queen of Swords. Your clear communication expresses what's best for all. You've always been this way. And this is what happened with this devil, is you had to become, these attacks had to come from this Queen of Wands reverse devil for you to become this Queen of Swords, because you don't just become a Queen of Swords overnight, okay? This is over time. But you becoming this Queen of Swords was what made you an empress, okay? An empress, high priestess, gangster, magician, okay? And this is all because of this Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, they get a lot more than a fruit basket. We got a lot better stuff for them. We like this Queen of Swords, good friend of ours. Friend of ours, okay? So, yeah, we like them. They're good. They're good to us, all right? Of course, Four of Pentacles, because they know that this Queen of Wands in reverse, this devil, they were stingy. They were trying to breadcrumb you, okay? They thought that they were, they were siphoning your energy. And you didn't have this Queen of Swords to protect that, okay? Yes, were you a Queen of Cups? Sure you were. Were you a Queen of Pentacles? Sure you were. Were you a Queen of Wands? Of course, you were always that sexy Queen of Wands. But you were not a Queen of Swords before that, because you didn't have the boundaries, or even now. I mean, you have to work towards this, but this is your energy, though. The Queen of Swords, you have the boundaries now, okay? And no, nobody's getting in. You're not letting anybody in. That's not, your intuition is you're going to follow your intuition here. Very perceptive. You know who's fucking. You know who's real, who's not. I mean, don't act like you don't know. Okay, you understand this stuff, so please. Don't insult my intelligence. You know who's who. It ain't that hard to say who the fucking demon is. Alright, you're a Queen of Swords, for God's sakes. Alright, and now look at this. This Queen of Wands reverse has this moon. Okay, so this Queen of Wands, it's quintessential witch of the deck here. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse, Devil in reverse, okay, with these illusions, with this moon magic. Who better to do moon magic than a Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay, now this person says be careful of seeing things that are not there. This Queen of Wands reverse may be hallucinating. They can't believe this is happening. They never seen this coming. They never seen you coming back from this. They never seen you turning your back and becoming this Queen of Swords and not giving two fucks about them. This person is fucking rotting away. And you know what they did. This person is not, you're not the first person this person's done this to. You're just the first person who fucking beat them. Okay, and why did you beat them? Because you're this high priestess. Because you see things that are 10 steps ahead. You're running circles around this person. You're a Queen of Swords, they're a Queen of Wands in reverse. And they're being released with this devil. So whatever chaos this person was causing, people see that they're the reason. Because these illusions are being shattered. They're not sticking. So the illusions are back to them. So whatever they try to create and push onto you is back to them now. And you are still this high priestess. This Queen of Swords is the reason why you became this high priestess, though. Okay? Because it enabled you to become an empress, high priestess, gangsta magician. I mean, you figure out who you are little by little. You become better and better every day. That's what's happening with the Queen of Swords, though. What are they thinking? I mean, we know you don't give a fuck. What else do they need to say? All right, so listen, this is what they wanted to do. 10 of Wands. They wanted you to carry the burden, but they're carrying the burden. This Queen of Wands reverse, because the illusions that were supposed to stick to you, that you weren't supposed to be protected from, they thought, or that you wouldn't know how to counteract, or do a return to sender or something here, okay? Because this person now is carrying the burden. I mean, to the T. I mean, they're being seen and released. I mean, when the Devil in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Moon, 10 of Wands. And it seems like somebody carrying a lot of burden for illusions that were created that they didn't, this person spent so much money on spell work here to go against you. I don't understand why anybody would be so ridiculous here. And you being this Queen of Swords, it was like going against a fucking, a brick wall. Like it wasn't getting through. 4 of Cups, because you're rejecting whatever this is, like a brick wall. It's like, we don't want shit. Get out. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? When you see it come to a brick wall, usually you turn around. Go the fuck away. These people are still fucking knocking on the door and shit. So get the fuck out of here, we tell them. Because they want you to respond. Okay? They're trying to come to you. They want you to respond, but you're not even responding. So they're just going to come, say stupid shit, do stupid things, hoping that you say some stupid shit. Then they're going to be like turning around like you are the aggressor, and then you got to defend yourself. You know what I mean? And then, they usually lock you up and then ask questions later. So, but you don't say nothing, and it's like, I didn't say nothing. I don't even know the guy. I don't even know this fucking guy. Who is he? He says he knows us. We don't even know him. Give him an open hand if he comes. Chase him the fuck out of here. I mean, you don't know nobody, we tell the guy. 4 of Cups. Give him a 4 of Cups. Reject him. A fucking rat. Probably grew up to be a rat anyway, that guy. So, what else do we need to know? Alright, this is all we needed to know, because you are the gang star of the show. Okay, this Queen of Swords not only made you an empress, not only made you into a high priestess, but now the star, okay? The star magician you have become. The gang star magician. Why? Because the cycle is complete. This cycle is complete. This new earth's here. You've been through this. You've completed this. You've passed the test. These people did not pass the test. That's why they're being real. That's why they have to do it all over. That's why they got to go deal with this karma, because they brought it on themselves. They created it. Your spirit's too smart to know. Has more ancient knowledge than you can imagine, and these clowns were trying to take that from you. That spiritual inheritance that you have. Okay, that Knight of Wands energy, that passionate, that fearless, adventurous, okay? It's a good time to do what you want to do, this Knight of Wands told me to tell you. Okay, because the star said all your dreams are coming true, so it's a good time, right? When all your dreams are coming true, to do what you want. When you hear this Queen of Swords with boundaries, while this Queen of Wands in reverse, they're carrying a burden here because of their illusions that they created. So all they could blame is themselves. They don't have no one else to blame here. They're trying to blame you, though. They're trying to say you're doing it, but people see that you're not into this. They see then now this person's saying you're doing something. These illusions again, going back to them. So they're saying that you are doing all this witchcraft, but now they're being seen for it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You know what I mean? Brother, you better get that the red carpet rolled out for us, okay? We want a key to the city. You ain't getting away with this easily, all right? These clowns are going to be bowing down to you. Why? Because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Because you're the ideal spouse. You're the one everyone comes to see. You're the one everyone wants to be. You show these people you don't need nobody. They made it like you needed them. You created your own self with just yourself. You showed you were the star here. All thanks to the Queen of Swords. Thank you, Queen of Swords. We got something nice. We got a real something nice for that person. Because, you know, it allowed you to become this Knight of Wands, this fearless and adventurous, because you were able to keep getting your energy back. So the more you kept calling your energy back, the better you were getting. And that's how you became the star. Of course you were. You know, if you didn't have somebody, you were being attacked, you didn't even know what was happening. Now you know. You have no excuse now. But it ain't no big deal. This is what it is. It's your energy. They're carrying the fucking burden. You're the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, star. Illusions did not stick, brother. The glove did not fit. It did not fit. Take your fucking projections elsewhere. All right? Because they're going to right up your ass for you, we told the guy. Okay? Because we know they're a fool in reverse, that they're not pure and innocent. Okay? They try to present themselves like they were like this, you know, pure, innocent, this like, what's the word? Very, try to make them like they were like, basically, and like the ideal person. Like they're just the best. But they're not. They're being seen as the complete opposite here. I mean, you're the one who's being seen as a star. This person's being seen as somebody who's an opportunist. Okay? They wanted to cause confusion with the Seven of Cups. They wanted to cause illusion. This devil, this is what it is. The moon's here with these illusions. They wanted people to be confused on what you were and what they were. But now there's no confusion here. Everybody sees this person. And this Queen of Wands in reverse, Devil in reverse, Fool in reverse. They're creating illusions with this moon, and now these illusions going back to them is causing them 10 of Wands that carry the burden here. While you're sitting here in this Queen of Swords energy, blocking anything out, all these attacks, you keep sending them back. You're clearly being seen as the gangstar of the show, and you have this Knight of Wands energy, this fearless, adventurous energy, and you're basically telling anybody otherwise to go fuck themselves. Sounds about right. Wouldn't you concur with that? Okay, so what else do we need to know? I mean, really. I mean, we already know this devil's being released. This Queen of Wands reverse. Whoever they said, they want the destiny swap of you. So they're being seen as it didn't work. Okay? It's clear as day now that it didn't work. They wanted to keep this confusion. Why is it clear as day? Because the Hangman's here. Because you're forcing people to see that it didn't work. You're forcing them to see things from a new perspective. You're saying, this is what is going on. They know, they see, you talk about it, and that's why you have your Emperor here. Because that's what you're attracting in. Because they're seeing you. Other people are seeing this. They're seeing how you came back from this. Of course you're going to attract an Emperor. You're an Empress. I mean, they wanted to block this. It's your kingdom spouse coming towards you. I mean, you earned this. Okay, and how did you earn this? With this Four of Swords. By resting and relaxing. Okay, calling your energy back. You didn't worry about nothing. You don't. There's nothing to worry about, I told you. Nothing to fear. Rest and relax. It's all coming to you. Everything is coming. I got excited. Everything is coming to you, I said. All right. The cat. No, it was the cat that did it. Come on, cat. Can't be doing stuff like this. All right. But here's the thing, though. The sun's here. So we know you're the one who brings the fun. You are the sun. You stayed positive, though. I mean, you really did. You stayed positive in this whole situation. That's why you became the star. And it's all because this Queen of Swords sealing your energy off. Allowing you to become who you really are supposed to be. These people thought that they were going to fucking slowly just siphon your energy for the rest of your life until you died. And they were just going to take it. And they wanted to take your counterparts too. So they knew how much you loved your counterpart. Yeah, I know that was hard. But here you are now. You got through it. Okay, and now Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This Devil in reverse, this Queen of Wands in reverse. they got some problems. Bad karma's here. I mean, the wheel's turning. It's what it is. This is what happens. These people didn't believe in karma. That's why they're dealing with it in such a bad way. Them not believing in karma is the worst thing they ever did, because they created so much that this is going to take many lifetimes to work off. It's a fucking shame. But it doesn't matter. It elevated you to the next level, because Four of Pentacles, these people, they're all about money, though. This Queen of Wands reverse is the type of person who would be with a masculine energy, where they would try to push it, maybe like a divine masculine, into like an overindulgent, maybe a swinger type relationship. This person doesn't care anything. This person's like a whore. They would, sell their body for money. They don't care. So they would be like making it like, that they could let your counterpart do whatever they want. You know what I mean? They're not paying it. As long as you bring in the money, we don't care. Go fuck whoever you want. This is what that is. Queen of Wands reverse. And that's somebody who has no respect for themselves. They don't know what love is. All they know is they think money is whatever that gives them more power, because they can never compare to you. They would never be on your level. And they know it. And it's being seen, because they tried to destiny shop with you and they got caught. And now you're being seen for who you are. So it's not that difficult to see. You're forcing people to see it. It's like putting the dog's face in the fucking shit on the carpet. Look, motherfucker, this is what it is. Don't do that no more. This is what happens, and this is what you're doing. I mean, what else can you say? What else can you do? All right, because look, Six of Cups. Now people are becoming nostalgic towards you. They're saying, wow, you didn't deserve this. That's crazy they did this to you, okay? But it doesn't matter, because you already healed from this. You already showed your star. So it's like you showed who's who, but you don't need nobody now to come tell you otherwise. You don't need, nobody's going to come to you and say, oh, well, we always knew. No, you didn't, motherfucker. You didn't do nothing. You're a coward. Beat it. You ain't coming right over. You know what I mean? Like, get out. You know who's who. You know who is who. Alright, it's not that hard to see through the Seven of Cups. These illusions, this confusion, because the devil in reverse is here. So it's being seen. It's like doing something that's really not working. I mean, at one time this might have been like, when you didn't know, and you were still like fighting this a little bit, and maybe you had like some hard times. They would be able to get away with this, but right now, it's like, I don't know, whatever. They want to keep this confusion going. So what else do we need to know? Is there anything else before I get into this other deck? Okay, there's Two of Pentacles in reverse. These people, they're completely overwhelmed here. Okay, they are inflexible. There's a lot of chaos and balance here. Very disorganized and stuff. That's what I mean. They're all over the place. People are calling, they owe money, they're in debt. They promise a lot of people stuff. They owe practitioners money. They cause a lot of chaos. All these people they recruited now's lives are falling apart, and now they're carrying the burden. People want answers. Okay, they want answers as to why you're still in this Knight of Cups energy, why you're still romantic, charming, and chivalrous, and have people that are still thinking of you this way. You're still desirable. You still have the Six of Cups. People are still nostalgic toward you. They still want to love you. I mean, they made it very clear that they're fucking retards, whoever did this to you, okay? Because why would anybody do this to anybody? It's very ridiculous. Okay, look at this, because they wanted the Five of Wands. They want conflict, competition, and rivalry with you. You want conflict, competition. Well, you're going to get it. We gave it to you. Now they don't. Now they have it with each other. They wanted it with you. Now they have it with each other because they know they can't beat you. And that's why Six of Swords. You're just leaving this behind. You're just Queen of Swords. They can't get to you. You don't even know. Your energy's sealed off. Whatever the fuck else is going on, they're carrying the burden. So I'm going to do one more. So what's the end here? What's going to be the end here for this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay, so this Queen of Wands in reverse is losing everything. Look, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That confirms this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so whatever they gained off of you is done. They're losing it, okay? Whatever they built with your energy, because they did get in your energy until you became a Queen of Swords, they're losing it, okay? And that is going to be the justice here. I mean, justice is served. Justice has to come. I mean, these people they're not getting away with this. They can't. It's not, you don't have to even do anything. That's the best part about this justice. You don't got to run around. All you got to do is just sit there, and being you is what's forcing these people to see. You just being you. It ain't like you're out there like calling people, saying, oh, look, I'm this, I'm that. No, people are seeing it. You're all action, No talk. There ain't no need to talk. Time for talk has ended, you told the guy. And you gave him an open hand smack. All right, so what do we need to know? Let's get a little confirmation, clarification as to what's going on with this Queen of Swords. That's who, you are, and this Queen of Wands in reverse that you're dealing with. This fucking person tried to destiny swap you, but they're being seen as the devil, though. Nobody wants the devil around, right? Don't they usually release him when he's seen? People don't want that shit. All right, so let's get a confirmation, clarification here, God, please, and thank you. All right, so here you go. You got the Six of Swords in reverse. So, of course, this Queen of Wands in reverse was resistant to change. They knew this shift was coming. They knew that you were, becoming how you are, and they were trying so hard to get you from becoming that. They wanted to be, they could have been in your skin. They would have wore your skin, okay? This is what they were, so much in your energy trying to be like you. But you're a real star. The cream always rises to the top. Okay, why? Because of Hangman. Because you're forcing people to see that you're the cream of the crop. Okay, you're just doing you, being you, showing people, look, this is who I am. Who the fuck are you? Okay, you want to say that you're fucking better than me? Well, come fucking do something. Show me that you're better than us, okay? We have too much spiritual knowledge for these people. They can't keep up with you. They didn't believe in any of this stuff. They just thought that they could do whatever they want in the physical. They're free Masons, right? Thought they were free, that they're free to control us, right? Okay, bang, here's another one. But that ain't happening, brother, because the Hangman's here. Because we are forcing him to see things from another perspective, okay? We're forcing him to see it from the 5D spiritual protection, okay? Because there's nothing they could say, there's nothing they could do, because his perspective is so clear that you're enlightened to whatever this nonsense has been going on, trying to get in your energy, okay? They cannot get into your energy. You're clearly the gang star of the show. You're passionate. You are adventurous, fearless, and now people are nostalgic towards you. They said you're the best, okay? And I agree with that, of course, because the King of Wands told me this. The King of Wands said, yep, they're the best. I told you. I mean, if the King of Wands is saying you're the best, people listen to what the King of Wands says. That's a visionary, okay? Somebody who sees a big picture, okay? Now they're forcing people to see this. Not only are you forcing people, they are forcing people. People are trying to tell this King of Wands that you are something you're not. This King of Wands said, get the fuck out of here. There's no way, okay? And this person sees that that's bullshit, okay? They said that you are the real Queen of Wands. You're just a sexy Queen of Wands. They said that you were trying to use this sexy energy to your advantage, that you are a manipulator, that you are, you make people, you reel them in, and then you whatever it is, like you're a player, but you're like, you never were ever anything like this. If people liked you, it was just because of how you are as a person. You're just a fucking naturally confident person. That's fearless and confident. And now you got boundaries, so that makes you this Empress. And now they're heartbroken, this Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? That you're this being seen as the real Queen of Wands here. They're heartbroken. Of course. They just never thought this was going to end. They never thought this was going to end. But all good things come to an end, okay? And this is all over for these people, okay? Because they have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because they didn't want to work hard. They just wanted to build on your energy. They thought that they were just going to get away with it. You were going to do whatever you had to do, that you were too stupid to figure this out, okay? That you're too dumb, that's why they got this information ahead of you. That's why we let them get this information ahead of you. All right, and the reason behind that is because this is what made you into this Empress, because we knew that they would never be able to hold this, that they would have to attack. They would want it for themselves. They would never be happy for you. And that's exactly what it was. They would have rather given this to a stranger, your family, than you getting it. That's how sick this is. I mean, right or wrong. I mean, who the fuck does that to a fool, somebody who's pure and innocent? But it doesn't matter. You're getting new beginnings. Well, these characters got to be seen for what they did. You're not pushing it on them. You don't even care. Listen, here's the thing we tell people. You got it. We know what you are. You have to live with yourself. You have to look in the mirror. Whatever you want to, who you lying to? Me or yourself, we tell them. Believe whatever you want then. We don't give a fuck. We know what you are. Get out. Get the fuck out now. Now go do whatever it is. Get out. We don't want to see you no more. What are they going to say? We don't want you around. Get the fuck out of town. I mean, they got to go. They want to, you want to get some. You want us to take some pity on you. That's the best. That's the best you're gonna get. Okay, and who's that going to be getting the best they can get? This King of Swords in reverse. Okay, we're gonna tell this person, get the fuck out of here. You can't come around. We don't want you around here. Okay, we never liked you in the first place. We know what you are. You're malicious. You lack empathy. Okay, you think that you can fucking, pull fast ones on people. You know that we would never look at you, King of Swords in reverse, as divine feminist. We said, no, we don't want people. This is a malicious, dirty fucking troll, this is. This is a disgusting human being here. This is a fucking real sick fuck, this King of Swords. They present themselves as warm and fuzzy, though, as like a PTO leader, like a teachers, like, or something like along the lines of maybe, like a church leader, a coach. This like they'll always be that like person. They seem like it's like this is almost like Rob Reiner. Just think of Rob Reiner. That's what a King of Swords in reverse is. Okay, they'll present themselves as this good person, but in the back they're doing all types of whack ass fucking witchcraft and weird shit. Okay, projecting onto their fucking children. Like this is what the fuck this is. I mean, and people are gonna see it because the kid's gonna tell them. Because he knows that what the fuck they are. I told the guy, I said, pass it. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know who the fuck it is. But that's what's going to happen. That's what I heard. I heard the kid wants to talk. Okay, because they know you're in Herman energy. Okay, these people, they can't get to you. And when they can't get to you, then that gives you opportunities to speak, okay, to speak your mind. Especially when they can't get to you. You're learning, you're soul searching, you're becoming who you are. Okay, you're forcing people to see things from a different perspective. In Herman energy. You got this king and chasing this King of Swords in reverse out of town. They thought they were going to take from you. They were resistant to change. That's what they did. They brought in this Queen of Wands in reverse to replace you because they knew you knew what they were, and their way of survival to be around your counterpart would be to bring in somebody who, they could control somewhat. This is what this was. This King of Swords in reverse was hanging with this Queen of Wands in reverse, brought this in to do whatever it is, destiny swap, go with your counterpart, anything they can do to just keep you away from them. And now this Queen of Wands in reverse, self-destructing as this Devil in reverse, is exposing this King of Swords now in reverse. So now they're both carrying the burden. They're both pointing the fingers at each other. I'm sure the High Priestess in reverse will show up somehow. I mean, they're usually the ones that are doing it in the background. They're like the fucking puppet master. It's usually an old fucking bat, okay? Some old-time witch. It's always an old-time witch. That's why they try to use that fucking old lady stuff. Now, we see through that bullshit. That ain't working, okay? Why? Because you're the Queen of Cups. That's why. Okay, we know this year's Empress. You're the Queen of Wands. Okay, we saw the Queen of Pentacles. You got the whole cruise here. I mean, you got the gangstar, okay? This is the justice of this whole situation. You becoming everything you were supposed to be and some because of all these attacks. I mean, I don't think you would have never became this without all these attacks. It's like unbelievable. They gave you so much good karma. Fruit baskets on the house, all right? We give karmic energy fruit baskets all day long, brother. We'll keep it all day long coming. Give them the exotic mix, okay? Thanks. So is there anything else we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we got to go? What do we got to do here? Okay, just understand that you have this Ace of Pentacles coming. You have an opportunity. Financial abundance is here. You're the star of the show. This Queen of Swords, like I said, is the reason why you're able to seal your energy up. They can't get in your energy. You're becoming everything you were ever destined to be and some. All because there's energies of this King of Swords in reverse, this Queen of Wands in reverse, were so dastardly of what they were doing, trying to project onto you, hoping that you would never get back up, cause you unimaginable pain. Okay, wanting you to carry the burden, but they are. Now they're completely overwhelmed. All these promises they thought they were going to keep can't happen because they're being seen as Fool in reverse. And this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the wheel is turning right on top of them, the Wheel of Karma, and now they're losing anything that they built with your energy or ever. They're losing it all. Okay, they've made mistakes. They've done illegal business here. This white-collar crime here. Okay, and you, on the other hand, are just building your foundation on this Ten of Cups. That's all this is. That's all you have been. It's all you kept doing, and you're only going to continue to do it. All right, so what's going to be the end here? There's nothing really else to know. We got these people. They're done. The conflict, they're carrying the burden. They can't. It doesn't matter if it's happening right this second, if it's happening a year from now. The difference is they're going through something that's so crazy. Just because you're not seeing it doesn't mean it's not happening. They are really struggling, these people. They have to live their life pretending everything's okay when it's fucking, the walls are closing in. I mean, remember that, because the reason why this is happening is because you have this Page of Swords energy. You have this thirst for knowledge. You found new ways to communicate, and your new ways of communicating is what made people become, hear what you have to say, and this is what exposed this King of Swords in reverse, this Queen of Wands in reverse. And that is why the Hierophant's here, and the Hierophant's behind you. They're socially approving, and they're saying what you say is true. And these people are, and it's not hard to see anymore. It's not hard to see. You're forcing people to see this with this Hangman. You're forcing people to see things from a new perspective because of this Page of Swords energy. You're clearly this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay, you're getting an Ace of Pentacles. And this King of Swords in reverse, they were resistant to change, okay? They wanted to steal. They didn't want to work hard. They thought they were just going to come in and do what they create these illusions, but it's over now, all right? Because Three of Pentacles, people want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. They show just how valuable you are, okay? And you're going to end it with your Four of Wands, okay? And that's going to be the milestone, okay? You getting everything you ever wanted, being more than what you could ever imagine, being the best version of yourself, all because these jerk-offs thought that they were stopping you and they were doing some devil stuff, but now got caught doing it, all right? And being seen as the two biggest jerk-offs ever trying to block a divine union. I mean, this is what they're being seen as, all right? And this fucking the High Priestess in reverse, they got away with it this time. So, but whatever. They're going to go anyway. They're gonna pass anyway, but it doesn't make a difference what happens to them as long as these two get to go, because the High Priestess in reverse is an old-time witch. Probably an aunt, it could be a mother, it could be an aunt, it could be just anybody, really. It could be your counterpart's mother, it could be a great aunt, who knows, grandmother. But let's see, we got to see what the angel numbers we got going for you here. What angel numbers? All right, so 10, 11, okay, because that light code 0010110, okay, is the numbers are in there, so that is something to keep in mind. It's 10. Take action, okay, that's what it says. This is your call to move forward. You're not staying stuck no more, okay? The sooner you take the first step, the sooner you'll achieve your goals. Embrace patience, and your perseverance will be rewarded. Seize this moment to begin anew and align your actions with your true purpose and creating the life you envision. Okay, now look, 555, and that's good because today's a 55 portal, okay? Cinco de Mayo, 5555, okay? So that's all about change, this 555. You're about to level up. Yes, you are, okay? Although it may not feel easy at first, nothing feels easy at the beginning, nothing. Okay, you got to jump in. You got to jump in the pool, okay? This is a challenge preparing you for greater things that align with your highest good. This is why this is the why you've been seeking. Why is this happening to me? That's the why, okay? Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. Remember, all these attacks are going to make you become better than you could ever imagine. You have to understand that. Just please, no need to respond to them. They're going to take themselves out. You don't even have to. I know it's hard, but just tell me. I'm telling you what's happening, okay? I've already been through this, okay? So just go with it, all right? Go with it. Just go with it, because it's gonna work. Because once they get you to fucking, roll around the mud with them, it's over. It's over for you. 2020, you'll go roll it back to 2020. That'll be how things will be. You don't want to go back to that year, okay? Because it's all about compassion. Your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you are on the right path. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity as your potential is boundless. You just sharing your success with others. Sharing your success creates more success, you said. And that is why 1, 2, 3, 4. That's completely just moving on up. You're moving on up like the Jeffersons here. There's Ascension. Okay. Good luck, it says. You are on the right track. Spiritual guides are supporting and encouraging you to give your best effort. Success is within your reach. Stay observant of your surroundings and communicate clearly. That's why you're just Queen of Swords, okay? That's why your clear communication expresses what's best for all, okay? And now, trust that everything will fall in place as it should. So I'm telling you, trust me when I tell you, it's all going to fall in place. It's all going to, that's why you're here listening to me. Why else would you be listening? All right, you got to believe. Do you believe in magic? Well, maybe you should. Okay, because it's real. So what else do we need to know? What's going to be the crystal of the day? Crystal of the day. What do we got? All right. So turquoise. We like turquoise. Turquoise is a cool color. Everybody likes turquoise. Okay, turquoise is about healing, protection, communication. Turquoise is a stone of protection, communication, spiritual grounding. It calms the mind, strengthens the spirit, and supports emotional balance during times of stress. Connected to the throat chakra, it encourages clear and heartfelt expressions. Yes, it does. Okay, and I speak my truth with calm strength and an open heart. I speak my truth with calm strength and an open heart. I speak my truth with a calm strength and an open heart. Yes, you do, and that is why you're the best. Okay, everybody loves you. I told you a long time ago. All right, so I love you. I'll see you later. Have a great day, and I'll check you tomorrow.